Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Mixed Media Mayhem. So today's recipe was chosen by Rebecca, I believe, and the recipe is multicolor, pattern background paper, and ink. So definitely gonna have multicolors going on. Of course, I'm scrapbooking some Star Wars Land photo. Nope, not Star Wars Land. Rise of the Resistance photos. Of course, and I say of course because, you know, a lot of my Star Wars layouts have the All-Star stencil on them, so I'm going to use that, and my ink is right there, so let's see what I can do. Alright guys, so I'm starting out with the All-Star stencil, and I've placed it over top of my background paper, which is a pattern piece of paper from the Coco Vanilla Studio No Limits collection. Now, I did use a piece of pattern paper that had a lot of white space on it. Kind of looks like bricks. And I am going to ink from one corner to the other corner in multicolor inks, since that was one of our recipes. So I started off with kind of like a deep teal, almost peacock color. I'm going to blue, and then I'm going to go to green, then orange, then yellow. And I do that because there is a cut apart card that goes from blue to green to orange to yellow in that No Limits collection, and I liked the look of it, so I tried to replicate it as best as I could with colors that matched as well as I have. So I will tell you, I am not flipping out that my colors are not exactly, that the blue isn't the exact same right shade, and that on the card, the naviest blue, I guess, the brightest naviest blue is on the corner, but I did the peacock teal color first. Like, that stuff isn't stressing me out at all. It's just the fact that I took some inspiration from what was going on and went ahead and did that. So I need a new blender brush because my tiny blender brush that I use for the teal colors is like, it's just falling apart. So when I pull back the stencil, you'll get a nice crisp reveal, except in that teal area, because like I said, the blender brush is falling apart, and it just gets those loose bristles all up underneath of that stencil. So there is a little bit of right there, but it's not so much where I'm going to lose my mind or hate the page because of it. So I go ahead and get that yellow down, and I also think that this yellow is a really great yellow for Disney pages, just saying. So I'm excited for that. Now I'm going to pull the stencil off and look at those stars. I'm loving it. And then I don't know why, but I flipped over the paper thinking, oh no, was this something I wanted to use? And it was just the orange background paper, so I wasn't flipping out about that either. Now, these papers right here that I matted the photos on, I did a 4.5 by 6.5 matte, and pretty sure this was a Paige Evans collection. Had those rainbow hearts on the back of it. I had to mess around and turn the layout around a few times just to make sure it was in the direction I want it to be in, like the colors where they were, and it was. Go figure. So I'm putting some fun foam on the back of these photos, and that's just going to give me a little bit of lift off of my page. Now, I did cover up a lot of the green stars, and like I said, I'm not too terribly freaking out about it. So I cut this chipboard circle in half because I was going to put one on the top and one on the bottom, but instead I built it on top of each other up here and really liked how that turned out. I also like the fact that inside those half circles, it's not covered up. You're seeing some more of the stars through there. I'm going to use a good amount of chipboard, and then I pulled out my silver stars that I always keep on hand because I think they're great, just little additions to pages. And decided that I was not going with silver this time. I was going to go with gold. My original thought was I was going to use my gold splatter, and that's that ornament gold chroma mist from Brutus Monroe, and I didn't even use that. I ended up using something else that was gold. So I am making a 2-part title. The top part I'm not doing. I'm doing the bottom one first. So it says Star Wars Smile. And then up at the top, it's going to say, oh, hello. Now, I use hello. Right now it says hell, but you know, I use hello a lot on layouts. And I just think it is one of those words that are super easy. It's also one of those words that appeal to both scrapbookers and card makers. So a lot of times companies will put words like hello in their collections so that it appeals to both of them. I am going to build up a little cluster right here, and my sticker's kind of hanging off the edge, so I needed to place some pop foam under there to make sure that it wouldn't lean down on the page. Didn't want that to happen at all. And now I'm just going to continue to use that chipboard and decorate my layout. Now I love this little kind of curvy arrow. I figured I had an arrow at the top, might as well throw one down here at the bottom as well. Now these little wonky circle things, some of them are meant to be planets, and I think some of them are just meant to be embellishments. But I'm going to cluster them together just to make something exciting. So I figure out what I am going to put down and where I'm going to put it down. Some of these chipboard pieces I don't have one lick of problem with getting the sticker backer off, and some of them I just can't, so I grab my Nuvo Deluxe and go ahead and dollop it down there to take care of it. So I add one more banner over here on the left-hand side because I want to balance it out a little bit. And then I am going to also grab my little gold dots now, and I am just going to put them all around the page. I've got little sparkly bits of gold all over the place. I am just going at it, and I just keep putting them down until it looks like there's enough there. There's no real rhyme or reason. It's grab a dot, throw it on the page. And that's what's happening. I do cluster some of them up so that there are two close together. Some of them are a little bit more spread apart. It's just a matter of getting that little bit of glitzy gold all around the layout. So that's going to do it for this mixed media mayhem, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out the list down below for everyone who plays along with mixed media mayhem on Fridays. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.